The CoinDesk Spotlight is brought to you by Nexo, the place to earn on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more.
Robinhood aims to make its long-awaited crypto wallet available to all customers by early 2022. You can now join a wait list to get early access to the wallet as soon as it launches. And joining us now is Christine Brown, Chief Operating Officer and Crypto Lead at Robinhood. Welcome to the show, Christine. So the common phrase is not your keys, not your crypto, meaning users can't currently buy and hold actual Bitcoin on Robinhood. Does this wallet change things?
So what this does is it enables our users to move their assets on or off the platform. So if a user uses Robinhood to buy, their favorite coin, commission-free, they can then move it to their own private wallet, manage their keys if they want to, or they can keep it with us, and we will provide this hosted solution where they can also deposit. Right? If they want to come centralize their coins in one place, they can do that as well.
So hi, Christine. I think that one of the main questions here is that how does Robinhood compete with all these crypto exchanges in the US, right? I mean, what is the advantage of doing your crypto through Robinhood as opposed to Coinbase or Kraken or some of these big exchanges that do this full time?
Yeah, I think that we've seen a few things when it comes to why are customers coming to our platform specifically? Why are they coming to Robinhood? The first is that the app is easy to use and it puts crypto right next to your other investments, right? You can open an account and you can have your crypto next to your brokerage investments, next to your cash management investments, right? It's a one-stop shop for really everything you would need. In addition to that, we don't charge commissions, right? So when you come and you place $100 trade, you're getting $100 of the coin that you buy, and we're not eating away at your assets by charging a commission on top of it. I think thirdly, for a lot of retail investors that are just getting into crypto, it's a new space, and Robinhood has educational tools and products that make getting started very easy, right? So if you want to just dip your toe in, Robinhood's a great place to do it. We have products that are really for the long-term investor, like dollar cost averaging. We have a recurring product where you can buy a little bit amount at a recurring basis, which makes the markets a little less intimidating for people.
Morning, Christine. So are you doing payment for order flow with crypto as well? And if so, with whom? And what do you make of? Sure.
So we do route our trades to trading venues who execute the orders for us. We think that this allows us to get the best price for customers in terms of having them compete on pricing, as well as not having to charge a commission on top of that. Robinhood in general revolutionized the brokerage industry by offering zero commission trading. Before Robinhood, most people were charging about $7 per trade, which I think was really not great for the retail investor, right? You think of, I want to place a small trade, a $50 trade. $7 is a huge percentage of that. Today in the crypto exchange space, we still see people charging commissions, which is a really outdated model.
So, who are your counterparties with this with payment for order flow here? Who are the largest ones? I mean, we know who they are for your equity side, but who is it for crypto?
Yeah, we have a few different trading venues that we work with. We actually aren't talking about or disclosing publicly, who they are, but we think that we vet and make sure that they are providing us great pricing and a competitive market for our customers to come in. I think at the end of the day, what matters is how much coin you're getting for your cash. And so if you stack us up against the competitors, I think the results will speak for themselves.
So SEC Chairman Gensler has come out strongly against payment for order flows. He's obviously not a fan of that. He's also come out strongly against the crypto markets. First of all, what do you think of that? And what's your plan B if regulations start to clamp down on payment for order flows in the crypto markets as well?
Yeah, when it comes to payment for order flow in our equities business, I'm really not the expert there. I do think that our chief legal officer, Dan Gallagher, has kind of shared a perspective that I would echo or reference in terms of, where Robinhood stands on the PFOP issue. In terms of crypto regulation more broadly, we are still at such an early stage of crypto adoption and the crypto markets. When you look at the adoption and how many people in the US alone are trading or holding crypto, we've still only scratched the surface. So I think there's a long way to go when it comes to retail availability and kind of more people participating and getting access to the markets. I do think that will come with additional thoughts around regulation of how to make sure that customers are being protected. And in that sense, we line up with kind of that regulatory posture of we want to make sure customers are protected. We want to make sure that they're getting the best outcomes. Again, not everything has to be regulatory enforced for it to be something that at Robinhood we build products to. A great example is taxes, right? Crypto taxes are kind of confusing, right? A lot of people have giant spreadsheets that they constantly have to work through every April. We saw this early on, and we have been providing 1099s and cost basis tax information for our users on our crypto product, even though it's not a regulatory requirement. So while I think that there is a kind of broadening regulatory landscape, I think at the end of the day, what we're going to be building is what's best for our users.
Christine, speaking of regulatory scrutiny, earlier this year, obviously, Robinhood was speaking a lot in Congress and received a lot of criticism over the pausing of trading both in crypto and stocks due to what many believe was order book manipulation. Any thoughts onto the lessons learned and what the plan is going forward?
I think what we saw earlier this year was a generational shift in how we invest, right? How do people think about the markets? What do they want access to? And how are they going to put their dollars behind, different investments? And Robinhood was really at the center of that. I think what we learned is that we can be this platform where that generational shift is happening. And we've spent on the crypto side specifically a lot of time investing in not only kind of our additional products like our wallet product that we're talking about today, but investing in system hardening and scalability so that we can be there for our customers in the moments that they need us the most.